Welcome back to another Maxi Boost on commentary. I'm LukewarmHoliday,
Now am I Rissa?
and we're going to watch some Hot Scramble footage from the Quenji Cube channel. Hot Scramble is a very versatile 3K all-purpose suit.
Okay, so Hot Scramble? Where to start? Okay, so obviously, this thing has... I think it's probably one of the most all-purpose suits in the game, like next to Quanta Full Saber. You have your normal beam rifle, you have sub-funnels, which you can either use as fences, and you can do fast falls off them, like he's just did right there. But you can also use the funnels to send them out in an all-out attack, and because they still create these little fences, these beams, when they go further all-out attack together, it's just like Reborns Garaby Fangs. You're basically creating like a cage almost that can be quite difficult to avoid without expending a lot of boost. Now, the thing is that when you send all the funnels out, you lose out access to your fast fall. So that's like an important dynamic with this suit, is like you lose some of your ability to make safe pushes on people. Ouch, that's CSB. when you blow them like that. Anyway, yeah, so like that's the core of it. Then you've got like the AC, which is just it's basically a charge shot on a button, which is like, you know, that's really nice to have. He can just press that whenever he wants. Then he's got his BC, which is the sweep, the whip he just did there. And then he has his MA form, which you've seen a bunch. Where, actually, because he's chasing right now, I'll talk about his CCAB, because that's an armor jumping like, it's basically an attack where he jumps towards you and he has armor on it. So he can block, not armor, he has shooting guard. He can block bullets, basically, whilst doing that. So it's a really good way to approach, just like there he did there. So people have, but it doesn't have the most amazing chase, so people often have enough time to get space if they do it too far away. Yeah. Okay, F burst. We have MA as well. He's been using that a bunch, and pretty well. Sorry, I'm still going, but you kind of just asked me to talk about it, since you don't.
Yeah, the MA Garoby is pretty standard. He's not the highest mobility MA mode, but it's really good. Is it?
See, I would disagree with that. I would actually disagree with that. I would say he's among the highest. Yes, in this game, he feels like he's among the highest. Like, I played Wing Zero TV a little bit. Yeah, like Wing Zero TVs in this game feels like so much worse than Hot Scrambles. Hot Scrambles is really good.
Yeah. My biggest comment is having the on-demand CSA just doesn't seem like that big of a thing to a newer player, but it's huge.
Yeah.
Just being...
Yeah, like
being able to just whip an AC that's better than most charge shots in the game, like, constantly is.
Yep, and he doesn't lose access to any of his buttons whilst he's doing that. That's like one of the more also important to keep in mind. And obviously he has that CSA, which is a long-range Garo, which causes an explosion. The damage is quite low on that for such a kind of button, and the correction's quite bad. But he has, like, he really does have, like, a complete toolkit to play at any range, basically. Like, he can be running up to you close range and using his side funnel fast falls. He can be, like, mixing you up with his BC or his jump and his armor jump. You know, he can be just playing neutral and throwing out all-out funnel attacks and just fishing for stuff. You know, you have quick, easy ways to finish your melee combos. Your melee's not amazing, but it's not bad. But you can always finish the combos quickly. And he has his MA to play like at mid-range when like nobody's shooting at him too much. And he can even play at super long-range with that Garaby. Like, this is like the definition of an all-purpose suit. Like, he has everything.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's kind of ironic because like Kshatriya is a suit where her fences let her kind of play in green lock and still be effective depending on what your opponents are playing like. Whereas at this suit, you kind of use the fences to be more offensive because they're your fast fall option. Whereas if you're trying to play slow or play back, you send out the all-out attack more.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I think one curious thing to point out with this suit is that his funnels are tied to a bunch of his attacks, and that means that if you try to use some of those attacks whilst the funnels are deployed, like even the all-out ones are deployed, they won't go off because it's done with the same move. Like when he does his big charge shot big charge shot AC, that calls all the funnels back instantly, like if you deploy them, because he needs those to do them. And when he goes into MA, he needs all the funnels there to go into MA, so those also call all those back. So that's a mistake I've seen some players make, where they use the AC after firing funnels or enter MA after firing funnels, because it will just, you know, it will just negate the use of the funnels. You can, however, use it to make them start reloading faster if you know they're not going to do anything, but like that's pretty advanced. Anyway. Burst can... Yeah, most people pick F burst. I've seen E burst for him, but I think E burst can technically be used by almost anyone, technically, if you play
Talk about the forbidden tech. Talk about the forbidden tech. The MA Garo B into MA Melee is a cancel and F burst.
No, don't talk about that. No. Yeah, the main reason you pick F burst is just because, like, although this suit's really good all around, he does have a little bit of difficulty catching people, even though this jump is really good. Like, it's just not quite good, but then you put it in F burst and it gets a lot better. You know, like the melee capacity to threaten and chase, people just trying to rise up out of that is so much better with F. Let's see. Yeah, this suit can play front or back, like, for sure. Like I said, it's an all-purpose suit. I think that's something worth considering, because, like, in PDF, you saw, like, backhaul Scramble get pretty far in that tournament, too.
I still don't know if that was the intent of that team comp or not, or if it just ended up happening that way most games.
Yeah, well, it certainly worked. It certainly worked out. Anyway, I think that about covers most of the basics, so, like, let's try to talk about the actual suit a bit. I'm sorry if I'm talking about it.
Alright, rematch.
Okay, so...
Go straight into a surprise aggression.
Yeah, nice Majin kick is very high priority. That's his 8B.
Yeah, he definitely got more damage than he took on that punish from GPO3.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, fishing for the Amigaro on the opponent, and there's the CSA landing. Well, not CSA. I need to calling it a CSA because it's not a CSA. AC, sorry. All out funnels are going on his partner. He's trying to close into help. Looking to fish with CSA. Garo doesn't get anything. It's good to throw it out though. Backing off. Nah, that landing's too safe to punish. Some corner footsies going on here. Oh, there you go. Called out, hit the opponent's fastfall with it. And yes, you can chain your fastfalls on the suit just like a Kshatriya can. So you can do like 3 steps in a single fastfall. Like good luck punishing that landing with some move.
Like, if you're close enough, it doesn't matter how many fastfalls you take.
It does when you're talking about like higher correction, usually moves that come out slower.
Usually when you see the double, it's not to get 2 steps out, it's to make sure you're stepping as close to the ground as possible.
Yeah, sure. But I'm just it's
oh,
like,
super, didn't connect.
Yeah. It's just like BR timing will punish it, but then like if you did like, let's see, GPO3 Garo and you did like, you know, the fastfall again, it's just like, you know, that takes a little bit to start, so like that'll help cancel it. That's all. Oh, MA Garo fishing. Then he gets him with the main. Really nice. This is not easy to use, that, by the way. It takes a while. And if you're like, you try to pick up the suit, don't go for the MA stuff like until you're like comfortable with everything else, because he has
I'd say like have a progression of like messing with MA modes and arcade mode to like 1v1s, which is like the worst possible time to use an MA mode. But it will teach you like how to slip it in your opponent's sequences to act, which is what these players end up doing a lot.
Yeah, it's generally you do it at somebody not looking at you or somebody who's just trying to run away. And, like, those are the 2 main reasons to do it. Or you can do it a little bit after knockdown as well, but... Yeah.
Sometimes it helps you to close a game out, though.
Yeah.
When you know that even if you trade...
Bonk, bonk. Super! Yeah, he has an amazing super, too, did I mention? It's very hard to cut. He, like, basically... You didn't get to quite see it here, I think we saw it earlier, but, like, he drags you up to the top of the stage, like, super fast.
I'd have to say it's probably one of the most fair, in quote, hard to cut supers, because there are things like Full Saber Super, you're just not cutting it.
Yeah.
You can still cut that. It's just...
Yeah, but it's still very cut resistant, though.
Yes.
Like, it's definitely a good super.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, diving around, poking in. Let's try moving on this Penelope, because... You know,
like, it's basically as good as it gets before I just go, that's bullshit, basically.
Okay, good. Yeah, getting out of that. Okay, yeah, in this matchup, he definitely wants to keep pressuring.
Oh,
Atlas was in there. Atlas was like, no, don't look away from me. But, yeah. Yeah, but in this matchup, Scramble wants to get closer to Penelope for sure, just because in a pure, like, mid-range battle, Penelope's gonna get more crap going on. Especially Atlas is also great at putting crap on the screen. Is this apparent?
They actually waited. They sent their last fence out and then waited for him to refill to try doing anything again.
Yeah. Yep, fair. Triple Majin kick is also good because it takes the opponent out of it there for a while. Okay, Oki funnels didn't lead to anything. Yeah, you can see the correction on that CSA is not that great. Whoop. CSA, I keep calling it CSA. AC, poking in. Okay, trapped him in. Almost trapped him into the fence there. Against the wall, but he got out, but now he's just going for the triple. Nope, not triple. Just went for more kicks, though. Very good move to press. And that's a good instance of when being an F-burst the CC-8B like actually reached, basically.
He tried to block, but the missiles came straight down over the block.
Yep. Okay, getting pinned in the corner now, but looks like he might get out. Yeah, they've successfully escaped. His pressure streak hasn't gone anywhere. Definitely been on the edge. Oh yeah, he has neutral funnels, but like I can't really figure out why you press those except like as a misinput at this point. They don't really seem like they're worth it over normal side funnels.
I'm noticing that people don't wait for full burst a lot when it comes to like S burst, because it's getting a mostly full S burst and another half S burst is so huge. Whereas if you just full burst, you might put in jeopardy your ability to get another half to close the game out. It seems like Penelope absolutely want it to close the game.
Yeah, the duration increase is a big deal. Oh, okay, getting kind of low here. Partner's also not doing it. Oh, that was really nice. Some of these minute.
Another way to think about it is an 80% S burst lasts longer than you teching out of a combo with S burst. And might prevent you from taking a hit in the first place.
Penelope went for the higher priority target, but that didn't stop X2 from getting damage. I think, I guess there's one nuance I should point out with Hot Scramble's Amicon is that you can't use it to move forwards, because he kind of actually moves backwards a little bit just out of that fast fall by default. Like, he just has a little bit of inbuilt backwards movement, and like, that means it's a little bit less versatile than some fast falls, like Reborns' where you can just, like, press BR, step forward Amicon, and you're, like, landing on top of somebody. But
Did you mention the BC?
Yeah, I mentioned the BC, that's like the beam whip. I mean, it does what it says on the tin. Like, it hits people who aren't shooting at you, who are just moving left and right. Yeah, my only comment is, it's good, but it doesn't do much damage, so if you're getting hit by just verniering using it all the time, like, you might want to just... Yeah.
You might want to put it back in the box for a little bit.
Yeah, it's not really worth, like, worrying too much about. It's definitely something that you'd worry about after you get the basics down, because the other thing is that your side fences kind of control that kind of movement already, like, to a degree. So, yeah. It's very much a, I predict that you are going to be passive move, not a, I predict that you will move left-right move. Like, there's a difference between those two. Okay, poking the landing. Oh, he's gonna get out of here. Wow, this is some really nice newts. Okay, got caught out. Okay, S-burst. Last second step, good. Avoided that one. Uh-oh, got caught by that CS, but took relatively little damage, actually, not that bad.
Yeah, he took most of the damage from the Zoom.
Yeah.
I think he actually got full knockdown before the Garobi even hit him.
Trying to chase. In burst, though, you're not going to catch. You're not going to catch with your CCB on a bursted.
No, I still killed him. Like, keep forcing him to moving. Oh, great, Fua.
Ooh, bonk. Oh no, this is a little bit ugly. Okay, got knocked down. It's okay, they still haven't died. It's fine, they're in a good spot. Okay, yeah, we're jumping in with the F-burst, bonk. And now we get the round 2, because guess what? When he threw the funnels, they reloaded even though they weren't back, so now you have to deal with this, and you have to rise straight up.
I just realized you can cancel straight. Oh, sick.
Ooh, sick. Yeah, downward angles and Megaros are the hardest, because you have to double tap.
I just like that it never registered to me that you can cancel your 2 sub deployment straight into melee in this game. Just for that slight more boost efficiency.
For sure. Okay, Reborns.
Having MA Garrows versus Reborns also is really nice because it takes away some of the benefit of Reborns' movement. Even if Reborns can just disengage and teleport across the map, you can actually pursue some of those with MAs.
Yeah, that was a great trap on Cannon Mode Reborns, like trying to do stuff and then instantly reacting to that and going in, because he knows that Cannon Mode Reborns has nothing to call out Hot Scramble CC8B. Like, he has to commit to some very random crap or just like do
I like how he built a cage around that Reborns.
Yeah.
But Reborns just blocked and didn't take the bait. I was actually pretty sick by that.
Barely getting scraped by that.
I gotta remember to flip forward more, like directly forward after I chuck my Garobi Fangs.
Yeah, nothing with that poke. Partner's getting gone. Okay, we just made it there in time for a cut. Ah, nice fast fall backwards straight away. Got all the way out of that stuff. Oh, fishing. Oh, yeah, the downward correction on the main shot out of MA is like mostly used for finishing combos off the MA Garo. You can poke with it as a thing, but it's definitely not as good as like other similar kinds of attacks. It's just not big enough. It looks big, but it's not. Trust me. Anyway. Yeah, there was a good example. It's like, I know you're gonna run away, so
he thought it would kill too, but it didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why he went for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. Well, Robbie's dead now.
Oh. There you go. I'm going left. No, I'm going right. It's really funny to me how also, like, I do see a lot, like, hot scrambles will just throw out the repeated funnels. They reload quite fast, so it's like, it's fine to just keep chucking them out like this, and frankly, and get them all on reload. Because, like, looking for opportunities to use 2-sub is also important.
Looks like it's about 8 seconds or so.
This guy's Emigeros are off the scale. That was really sick, and a sick block from Reborns too. Reborns dodged, but no, got caught eventually. Nice! Oh my goodness. Sasuga, second place placement at PDF. Well, Silver HUD, so I assume second place. I hadn't checked the names. Sorry.
Alright, what do we got this game? Full City and Full Saber.
Yeah, this is like... This is definitely a good matchup. Or interesting matchup. Oh, there we go. Like, yeah, like, so... Full Saber's armor straight through the side. Fishing for some more BC. Or at least making him respect it a bit. Whoa! Barely saved at the last second. I like it. Partner's getting bullied by the Full City, though. Oh, he's so good! Amigaros this is sick. Couldn't avoid that landing punish. Sneaky, though. Oh, I don't know if Full Saber actually could have gotten out of that, because that wasn't going to reach. I think he was trapped the instant he tried to do that from that distance with and use CSA. It's an interesting interaction. Okay, knockdown. Full Saber needs to get something out of this burst. Needs to get a melee hit. Oh, he's not getting it.
I think he got an accidental block.
No, he input melee counter. He was expecting like a retaliatory button or something. That was melee counter. P.S. Full Saber's melee counter also blocks shots.
Oh, okay.
Okay, F burst. I don't think he's gonna get this one. Okay. Oh, he is. He got. Wow, he changed target and got Full Saber, but then they're still getting this. They're getting this right, guys. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, he actually got away with that. I'm so surprised the Full Saber got caught. I thought he was just gonna like step sub him immediately. Bonk! Oh, wow. That was a great example. Like the upwards movement is so powerful in a suit like that. Like Full Armor Unicorn and Epion are other suits that like have that kind of power. Just be able to suddenly just gain altitude like that with a jump attack.
Yeah, the harder part is actually being in Redlock in the first place.
Yeah. It's easier for Epion. It's easier for Epion because his is just 8B.
Oh, like... Jesus Christ! That MA girl went everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, Barbados.
Ooh, that was a great approach from Barbados. And he's gonna keep stalling.
Oh, it's Lupus. Is it? Yeah. It's Lupus.
It's Lupus. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is looking kind of bad. Need to make some more space. Okay.
That Lupus's offense was great. It's very high risk though. It's a 2.5k.
Step.
See, like, I'd love to celebrate Lupus because a movement like that is just so oppressive. But, like, I don't feel like Lupus as a suit is, like, good to front on its own. I think it's kind of lackluster in that respect, and it's so high risk to try to play like that to control the game. And I understand why it's B+ in a lot of people's eyes.
Oh, got hit by his partner's tractor beam. That was cool. Oh, this might not be the best. Okay, no, that was good. He recognized that. Okay, I can't safely press a button here. He looked back at me and then he just didn't commit to anything in the MA. That was really good. Good call out. Not getting punished here. Oh no, the chain BR from the pack, or I don't know if it was chain BR or not. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, he had it out. He's playing back now. He has a full burst, so he'll be okay, I think. Oh, unless this gets a landing punish. No, the last second extra button to not get landing punished. Love it. Love it. Okay, it's time to go in. Oh no, he did that slightly too early. So now he doesn't have his funnels again immediately, but it's okay. Bonk. Oh, okay. Watch. Partner finished it, it's okay. I think? Did Lupus accidentally kill him?
Might have.
No,
no.
No.
It was X2.
Okay.
Alright. I think this is the last... Yeah, this is the last one.
Okay. But yeah, like... this would definitely be one of the 3Ks that, like, I would say that if you're new to fronting, like, this is a pretty solid thing. Like, everything's pretty self-explanatory. There's no... Oh, okay. Emigaro, poke. Didn't get the knock, didn't get the full hit, so... Not full hit, but didn't get enough of a hit to get the MA main combo afterwards, unfortunately. That'll happen, but that's the thing with MA Garo, is that unless you hit a really good one or you combo into the main, or combo into the melee, if you're in F-burst, you don't really get good damage off it, so that's also what part of what makes it difficult, because even just landing it isn't necessarily good enough. You gotta land it right.
I think I can mention as well towards the end of this, but you the all-out attack, you kind of want to rise up a bit before doing like a fast fall or something to get back down to the ground, because the funnels just are much more manageable if they're angled upward. So once you start falling, there's no hope that they'll actually match your vector.
Yeah, for defending against them.
Yeah, like the timing's weird. Same principle with Reborns funnels.
Oh, that looked like a misinput on Reborn's part, and then Scramble was trying to take advantage of it with CSA. Didn't quite get it. Nope. Tried to fast fall in his face, and it's like, nah, I've got fences. What are you doing? Get out of here. Ooh,
yeah, Reborn's Garroby Fangs are slightly weaker, but same principle. Like when I play Blue Destiny, I can actually get pretty high up in the air to make sure that I don't get hit by them, because I can just special movement back down to the ground.
Okay, that chase didn't go anywhere. It's okay though. Okay, we're going with an all-out. Waiting with the CSA. Yeah, like when you're like doing neutral like this, then and you're just throwing it out and seeing if people get hit, just charging a CSA, good option.
Conversely, if you stand right at the angle where they deploy at and don't change your elevation at all, they're probably going to hit you. Because that's what that Reborns just did. He wasn't watching them come out.
Damn, this Scramble is just bleeding the opponent out right now. He's like, fuck going in and trying to fucking do anything. Just bleed him out. Let's go.
Oh, now he's going in. There, and he got it.
Oh! Okay.
As long as X2 doesn't overcost.
He hasn't bursted yet, so it doesn't even matter if he overcosts. I'm gonna be blunt. It's Scramble. He can run away. He can still chuck his... Oh, Barbatos barely survives that. I'm not sure I like what's going on here right now, though. Yeah, I don't know about this, though. Like,
Reborn's taking that... Reborns is gonna have to work to try to make use of this F-burst, though.
Barbatos is there.
Okay, he got his use out of it, I would say. Because he was able to force a hit on Hot Scramble as well.
Yeah, they still haven't gotten Lupus either. Okay, they're gonna get him now, though. Okay, there we go. Funnels win the day. Now they're definitely ahead because of this burst still. Wait, this is regular Barbados. It's not Lupus, is it? Okay, that's like definitely like not as ahead then, because he's got enough life to last for a bit. Yikes! And he blew F burst and didn't get a hit yet. Oh no. Okay, bonk. Oh no! Didn't.
Oh no! That was a sad drop.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for today.
See ya.